This is the kind of stuff that our fishermen knows is going on. They automatically have a spot for their boats, but our guys who have been on the list since day one, from ground zero, can't get a job. Like, for instance, the dude standing in Grand Isle. My husband's standing there. He ain't got no idea that David's a commercial fisherman. He doesn't, have that appearance about him or whatever. He's in a nice shirt and a pair of khaki shorts, whatever, some tennis shoes. And the dude's standing there talking to him and says, yeah, these 4 boats right here, these belong to me, and I got 2 more that's going to be delivered Monday and be put right on a job in the VOO program. All I'm asking for these people to do, Holt, is do the right thing. Not only do the right thing financially paying our fishermen, do the right thing and let them work while the money's here so we can make as much money as possible, because everybody knows that we're all going to end up with contaminated land, a dead fishery, a box full of bills, and a court date.
Wow.
I've already asked them for a buyout, to start buying people out. They can have it. You wanted it, you destroy it, buy the property, buy our homes, let us leave. We don't want to be prisoners to yellow spill. A buyout's not an option, man. We're not in the real estate business. We're in the oil business.
Well, speaking of that, rumor has it that the government, BP, the oil interests are looking for the oil to destroy this area and other areas so they can condemn it and start drilling.
I've heard those rumors.
Yeah.
I can very well see that being the situation. We're surrounded by 4 refineries. I know you've been all out in the marsh. You've seen thousands of broken off pilings. We've got downriver, we've got a whole complete bay that's full of lines, piling, that's submerged, that's marked. I could show you on my GPS. It looks like the whole entire bay is X'd out, where you hit a danger for an alert when you're going that way for your boat so you don't tear the bottom of your boat out.
Yeah.
There's the whole entire bay is red X's. The whole entire bay on the GPS. So at any rate, then we got, it's all over the place. Sunken wellheads, dead wellheads, all filled garbage that they've put all throughout our estuary and our marsh. When does it stop? Where do we draw the line? I'm not asking for them to shut all production down, but do the right thing, clean up your mess.
Yeah.
Pick up your crap. Don't leave not one piling behind. Not even one. That's not your water, that's God's water. God put this here for us. We're destroying Mother Earth. So we're going to go into the worst case scenario. Now, I don't know that this is all going to happen, but the reports that I'm getting, and you got to think now, I'm networking with educated, experienced, driven individual scientists, biochemists, marine biologists, geologists, all of these different attorneys, all of these different people,
right.
they have the education to back up what they're saying.
Right.
And the BOP blowout preventer weighs 450 tons. 5 days ago, it was tilting 11 degrees. In 4 or 5 days, it went from 11 degrees to 15 degrees tilt. That means it's tilting about a degree per day. What happens when 450 tons falls over? We already have this huge crack in the sea surface where oil's seeping out of the entire crack around the riser pipe. What happens if it breaks it down further in so many feet below and it just starts blowing out the sea surface and creating a bigger hole? Then this ice cold water goes down into what's supposedly 500 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, Celsius, which is huge.
Yeah.
Volcanic eruption. Regardless of what's in it, that degree of temperature versus that degree of water, it's going to explode. And then they're talking about all this bombing it and all this craziness. And I don't know if all this is going to happen, but if we do have a volcanic eruption, this methane bubble explodes, and you have, if it's all true, which I'm pretty sure that a lot of the reports are because of where they're coming from.
Could happen.
These worst case scenario, these things that could happen, and you have a tsunami, 20-foot wall of water when it hits here, up to 80 foot when it hits Florida, 300 to 500 miles per hour, and this is just the different numbers that I've heard, wiping almost the entire state of Florida right off the map. And who knows where else it could go. What is the trade-off here? Millions of lives?
Somebody was telling me that this particular pocket of oil that Deepwater Horizon is in is one of the biggest in the world.
Absolutely. as big as Mount Everest, the pressure from everything inside of this huge cavern that we know now is not just a pocket of oil, it is gigantic. I mean, if it's really the size that they say it is, comparing it to Mount Everest, I mean, come on, people. That normally when they pump oil out, to once it gets to a certain point, they have to pump something in to push the oil out and to fill the hole, because if not, the integrity of the inside walls of the cavern could implode, and upon implosion you would have a volcanic eruption. And if this does indeed go to worst case scenario, are they going to try to evacuate everybody? Where's everybody going to go? Who's going to pay for it? What's the deal here, people?